Good morning, ladies. Welcome to this vlog. It's Sunday and we are going to church. If you know anything about me and Feminine Takeoff, we go to church when we can. Of course, our schedule is busy, so give yourselves grace. But for me, well, and then also if you know, your religion doesn't call you to go to church, of course, that's okay as well. But on Sundays, I am Christian, so I go to church. And then after church, I usually go play squash or tennis. Today, I have a tennis lesson at I think 12 or 12:30 right after church. So let's get ready. I'm really excited, ladies, today because it's the first Sunday that I get to go to church in like a few weeks. So I'm excited. Let's do my makeup. I just love getting ready for praise. And so just give me 1 second. My bone broth is ready. It's still a little bit hot. All right, ladies, let me see if I can lower the camera a little bit. Is that better? So let's begin with my makeup.
On my cheek, little jar, little secret I keep, powder cloud, like a soft hello, lips in bloom as the colors glow. I am love me before the rose, beautiful woman from head to toes, then a touch of shine, a line, a bow. I'm still myself, and mirror meet my glow. Lift my chin with a knowing smile, tracing wings on my eyes a while. Every shade is a note, not a mask, just a bridal way of the same old jazz. I am lovely before the rose, beautiful woman from head to toes, then a touch of shine, a line, a bow. I'm still myself, and mirror meet my glow. Barrel brushed, I'm the same inside. First I love the face, no color can hide. Then I paint my joy and softly let it show. I am the beauty, makeup's just the glow.
Myself gently every day.
I move through life in a feminine way. I am safe in my body, clear in my mind. I trust my rhythm, I trust my timing. I allow ease, I allow rest. I meet each moment, feeling my best. You are here at Feminine Takeoff, where softness leads. I choose myself gently every day. I move through life in a feminine way. I am safe in my body, clear in my mind. I trust my rhythm, I trust my timing. I allow ease.
Ladies, let's go.
I allow rest. I meet each moment, feeling my best. You are here at Feminine Takeoff, where softness leads and you are supported. I care for my body, I listen within. Movement and breath, I let calm begin. Warmth restores me, steam releases weight. I welcome peace without having to wait. I enjoy my life in steady ways. Presence carries me through my day.
Alright ladies, I just finished my lesson. It was so fun. And you know what ladies, that's something I'm learning. It's so important to like invest in knowing and learning the accurate way to do things. And I know a lot of times like when things are trendy, I'm not saying tennis is trendy, I'm just saying anything that's like, you know, you're curious about or that's a trend, it's nice to just go out there and try it. But it's also so nice to go out there and learn from the basic standard. I don't usually play tennis, I play squash. I've taken lessons in squash, but I don't often take lessons in tennis, and it was just so good to like be coached by a pro and just learn so much. So remember, anything you do in life ladies, don't be afraid and don't be ashamed that you are learning the deepest and basic levels from scratch. All right, so go out there and explore, go out there and be feminine and have so much fun. Anyways ladies, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna go relax in the steam room and the sauna, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.
I move through moments with grace and flow. You are here at Feminine Takeoff, where growth feels safe and pressure softens. If you're listening right now, you are supported. You are welcome here. This space was made for you. I am focused, gentle and clear. I move with purpose, not from fear. I hold ambition with grace and ease. I don't abandon my inner peace. I trust myself in all I do. I choose myself gently every day. I move through life in a feminine way. I am safe in my body, clear in my mind. I trust my rhythm, I trust my timing. I hold ambition with grace and ease. I don't abandon my inner peace. I trust myself in all I do. I move forward feeling supported and true. I choose myself gently in real time. Through movement, rest, and open skies, I am aligned. I am at ease, I move with trust. I am present, I am calm. I remain connected to who I am. I am worthy of beauty, peace, and care. I am held, I belong here. You are here.
Alright ladies, I'm being so bad. I was craving a burger, so I'm stopping by Shake Shack and I'm gonna have the mushroom burger. I'm excited.
If you're listening right now, you are supported. You are welcome here. This space was made for you. I prepare for work with steady hands. Confidence grows where softness stands. I am focused, gentle and clear. I move with purpose, not from fear. I hold ambition with grace and ease. I don't abandon my inner peace. I trust myself in all I do. I choose myself gently every day. I move through life in a feminine way. I am safe in my body, clear in my mind. I trust my rhythm.
Ladies, lunch was amazing, but ladies, guess what? I just met a priest, a married priest. I've never met a married priest before. I didn't even know they could get married, but apparently they can if they were married before they got I think he said a name before he was nominated or something like that. Of course I couldn't record him, you know, I think that's rude. But oh my god, I never knew that was a thing, to just be a priest and be married. And I sat next to him, so hopefully I get some more blessings, I don't know, just for like interacting with the priest. And I told him I wanted to be a nun, and I do. Honestly, ladies, can I tell you a secret? It is a dream for me to be a nun, but I can't be a nun because, first of all, I think I like nice things too much. And also, I really want to be a pilot. I think that when I sort everything out with my immigration things, I really am gonna get a pilot's license, if God willing. Okay, of course, I can't, you know, man plans, God laughs, or woman plans, God laughs, right? But if I have any say in it, I really, really would become a pilot, or at least not for work, even like just holding like a private pilot's license and just be instrument rated, just so I can like do certain things that I desire to do. But anyway, and I think Mother Teresa, or there was a nun who had a pilot's license. Don't quote me on it, but if I'm not mistaken, there was a nun who had a pilot's license. I researched about it a long time ago, and I don't know, I'll look it up later. But yeah, it's my dream. It was my dream at one point to be a nun, and I mean, I don't see why not. I just can't drive my convertible tops all the time. Honestly, I will give up life's luxuries. The only thing I don't think I could give up forever is, again, becoming a pilot. Yeah, ladies, I would give up life's luxury. I think the only thing I don't think I could ever give up forever is becoming a pilot, unless I can't, for, you know, let's say whatever reason. Let's say my immigration things are sorted out, and then I don't know, I can't, I don't know, whatever, I can't pass my medical again or something, I'm not sure. Then that would be really, really sad for me. I think that's the only reason why I would see myself not being a pilot and fully wanting to be a nun. You guys are gonna laugh at me. Don't hold me up to this, ladies. But yeah, ladies, honestly, I will give up a lot. I would give up, I mean, I like nice things, but I think for me, especially the older I'm getting, luxury isn't like a nice car or a nice home. If I'm somewhere dedicating my life, my time, my spirit to help people who need it, if I am, I don't know, dedicating just energy and time for like, and honestly, ladies, for me, luxury is not like nice cars and a nice house and anything like that. I mean, it is, of course, to an extent, right? But for me, luxury is also just dedicating my time, my heart, my spirit to help people. That brings me comfort. That honestly brings me joy to, you know, help someone's life get better, to live in peace, to meditate, to pray. Prayer is a form of meditation. What else? Like for me, luxury, like let's say I wake up somewhere in like a cottage somewhere in a nunnery, and I'm like planting food and you know, planting like my own food and things like that. I think that's, I don't know, I think that that's a very luxurious thing. It's not, of course I won't have my convertible, but what is a physical tangible luxury than something that's like soothing to my heart, to my spirit, to my wellness, to my womanhood, you know? But anyway, ladies, that's my little run in on how I saw a priest who was married in Las Vegas. I feel like Las Vegas is the only place I would honestly see anything like that. Let's keep straight. I feel like Las Vegas is the only place I'll honestly see anything like that. And you guys are probably not gonna believe me. I wish I had it on camera, but I think it's rude to record people, and also my phone died. So anyway, let me make sure it's charging. The app's charging. But anyway, I had such a great day, ladies, and the older I'm getting, the more so much is being in perspective for me. I'm having so much peace with myself in my life. And I also want to thank you, ladies, so much for watching my channel, for supporting me, ladies and gentlemen, because I think I noticed like there are men following the channel too. The channel is dedicated for women, so I will keep it that way. But I'm just really grateful, whoever is viewing, thank you so much for watching the channel and for supporting me and supporting Feminine Takeoff and helping me grow overall. So anyway, ladies, it's been so nice chatting with you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been so nice chatting with you, and I will see you very, very soon. Mwah. 15 West. Alexa, are you live yet?
Steer from the cup resting on her open book, porcelain warmth in her hands as the daylight slips and softens. Tiny gold spoon circling dreams in jasmine tea. She leans back, lets her shoulders fall, breathing out another hurried day.
Good morning, ladies. It's Tuesday, 2 days before Christmas, and I've actually created a separate Christmas vlog. It involves food, shopping, and so much more. I invite you to check it out because it is completely separate from this video. Alright, ladies, I am going to the market, so let's go.
She speaks in whispers, her voice a breeze, a tender ripple across.
See, is this too bright in here? Let me see. Can you guys see me okay? Okay, it's okay. But I actually ran into a very good friend at Trader Joe's. When I'm shopping or vlogging, I wasn't vlogging at the time because there was this guy in the store and he was just like talking to me, but he was like an older guy, and he's like, why are you getting flowers? And I was just like, sir, please just leave me alone, huh? But anyway, so I was like, I blocked when I feel like a little bit annoyed or threatened, or like my protection mechanism with myself is I just pretend that nothing around me exists, and I put myself in like this bubble. So my friend was like, she saw me, and I literally had such a shield around me, that like an energetic shield around me, that I didn't even like see her, notice her. She was trying to get my attention, and finally she's like, hey girl, and I was like, oh hi, you know. So it's so unfortunate that I have to do that sometimes, but sometimes men don't just get the message. And it wasn't like, it's different when like older people talk to you, and you know, I like older men, don't get me wrong, but it didn't feel like, whether it's an older or younger man, any man who interacts with me shouldn't be like condescending, even if it's a joke. Like, I don't like bros, you know. I grew up with brothers, but my brothers did not talk down to me unless they were trying to hurt me, you know. So I don't understand that interaction with men, or like, you know, sometimes they say when a boy likes you, or when someone likes you, they tease you. I don't relate to that. So when someone's teasing me, it completely turns me off. So when he was like, why are you getting flowers? And I was like, oh, they're just for my place. Why? And I'm like, because I like them, weirdo. You know. But I don't know how to like be playful back when someone is being weird and condescending. If he would have been like I've had conversations, actually one of my ex-fiancés, I met him while grocery shopping at Whole Food, and the first thing that he told me was, you seem like you like flowers. If you give me a chance, I'll make sure you always have fresh flowers for the rest of your life, as long as you know me. Literally, that was one of the first things he said. So I'm used to when men interact with me, especially if we're talking about flowers, like I'm just not used to men picking on me. I don't know, it's a complete turn off. I don't know this new age stuff, and he's older, so he should know better, but I don't know, maybe he's just trying to be playful, maybe it's not romantic, like maybe it's completely platonic. But either way, I just don't like weird, mean friends. Even if we're gonna be friends, like, you can't be mean to me. That's not gonna be like, oh, let's be friends. No. Anyway, ladies, let me go to my next stop. I'm really hungry, but that interaction stressed me out a little bit. I'm gonna go to the steam room. My fitness center is actually like 3 minutes away, so I'm actually gonna just go there and lay in the sauna for a second, and they have a little cafe there, so maybe I'll just go to the cafe. But let's go. But anyway, ladies, that's my little rant of the day. I'm actually gonna probably grab a little bite here, just because they have a little cafe, just because I'm starving.
There you go. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Hi ladies, it's me, and I've got the calla lilies and the milk. Okay, let's put the groceries away. I tried this the other day from Trader Joe's. It's so good, especially with rice. Oh, it was delicious. I also got pitted dates. I love dates. Those of you who don't know, I think I told you this a long time ago, but I love dates. I love eating dates. Actually, growing up where I was born, when someone comes to visit you, you give them dates, because sometimes, especially when they're fasting. Where I was born is a Islamic country. I'm not Muslim just because my parents weren't, and I'm not really from where I was born. I was just born there, so I guess I'm from there, but it doesn't really work like that in many countries outside of the US. But anyway, when someone is fasting, especially like when they're gonna break their fast, or if it's just in the desert, you give them dates, because first of all, it's hot in the desert, and some people, when it's hot and like you've been fasting all day, you might feel a little lightheaded. So this is just like a very good source of like sugar, especially healthy sugar, just to like perk you up a little bit. And a lot of time people break their fast with it when after they're done fasting, maybe after like Ramadan, or so forgive me, I forgot all the customs, but it's like a good tradition. When people come visit you, you give them dates. I don't usually have guests here. I have really strict rules now, especially at my place. The older I'm getting, the more I'm really strict about guests and so on and forth. But anyway, the dates are from me because I love dates. I like to have it with like my tea, have little biscuits on the side. I just love dates. Okay. Good morning, ladies. It's Sunday. It's the last day of this vlog, and we are going to church. So anyways, ladies, we are headed to church now, and I'm actually really happy. I was supposed to go a little earlier just because I wanted to, but I woke up at 2 a.m. and then I was editing, and then I got tired, went back to sleep, and didn't wake up till 10. So I'm actually going to church a little late. It's 11 something. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, this used to be a beautiful scarf. It was a gift. But anyway, I had a friend who wanted to help me with laundry, and they put the scarf in the washer. And you know, if you know, you can wash wool, but you just can't put it inside of a dryer. And so that's what they did. They put it on dryer on high heat. It was intentional, but anyway, I'm not, you know, it's still a beautiful scarf. It was a nice gift. But anytime I wear it, I remember how dangerous jealousy is, and how I could never let it consume me to do such weird things to someone else, and also how important it is for me to be safe, for me to be really mindful of who I allow around me, who I allow in my space, who I share myself with, like as far as like my thoughts, my friendships, and just my presence. But anyways, ladies, I will see you later. I like to drive a little safe, so let me get off of this camera and I will see you at church.
Your spiritual life is the most important part of your life. Well, I want a better relationship. Your spiritual life, if it gets better, your relationship.
Ladies, church was amazing. Yikes. So ladies, church was amazing. I'm so glad I went, and now we're gonna go take my phone to the Apple store at Caesar's Palace because it's malfunctioning a little bit. I think it's missing a lens, like it's missing something on the screen, like a bulb or something. I don't know, they'll fix it. But I also have a tennis lesson right after that. Actually, it's not a lesson. Last week we had a lesson, and this week I didn't register and sign up for the class in time, and I thought I did, but I didn't when I checked. So because of that, I'm actually going to just use one of the courts. They have little machines that feed the ball to you, so that way I can practice my swing. I don't know if it's called a swing, my techniques, I guess. I know in golf it's called swing, but I don't know so much about tennis. I should call my father. He knows a lot about tennis. But anyway, I'm gonna just go and practice a little bit just so I can get a refresher, because I think that if I don't take a lesson today, that's a bummer. I should at least keep the practice alive in my memory, so that way it's just good, you know. So anyways, I'm just gonna go drop off my phone. I'm gonna go wash the car actually, and then drop off my phone for repair. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Hi ladies. Oh my god, you'll have to forgive me. My phone is being repaired at the Apple store and I just came back home. I live not very far from the Apple store, that specific one, so I was just like, let me just come home so I can make some dinner and change. I have a tennis lesson at 5. The phone is not estimated to be repaired until 4:50 and I really don't want to miss my tennis lesson, so I'm gonna just hope and pray. I'm gonna actually just make something to eat really quickly, and then I was gonna make banana cake, but I don't want to film with like my iPad because I've never done that before and I don't know what the quality is gonna look like, honestly. So I'm just gonna maybe make the banana cake tonight because today is Sunday and I really just want to close out the vlog because I have other things that are planned throughout the week for the next weekly vlog and also for the next top videos and just other videos that I plan on putting out. This has to close out today. So if I don't bake the banana cake for you today, forgive me. Hopefully I can make it for you in the following weekly vlog. So I'm just gonna make some light lunch. I just got some, like, I'll show you. Let me turn the light on, by the way. Okay, I think that's better. Hey Google, set a timer for 3:30 today.
Got it. Today at 3:30 p.m. It's for 38 minutes and 7 seconds. And that's starting now.
Wait, so I'm only 30. Okay, that's good. Is that good? Okay, that's fine. If I'm a little late, that's fine. But let's just make something to eat really quickly and then we're gonna change into our tennis gear, pack for tennis, and then hopefully pray. They say that the phone might be able to get ready early on time, but I feel like even if I get there by like 4 o'clock or 4:30 and the phone is ready by 4:30, that leaves me 30 minutes to drive to the fitness center to go play some tennis. Pray for me, ladies. You know what? I went to church today. I trust in God. If I'm supposed to be playing tennis today, all things works in my favor. God knows all things. I'm just gonna leave it to God. If not, I'll just go to the spa. Okay, ladies, I got this at Trader Joe's. This, I got this yesterday when we were shopping yesterday, and I love this. It's like a broccoli and beef. It's so good. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna make it really quickly. I want to play some music, but I worry that it's gonna be copyright, so I'm just gonna sit in silence, I guess. Or maybe I can play it and just mute it. So this will be like a montage. Let's do that. But let me like talk to you a little bit, ladies. I miss you. So it comes like this with the meat. It comes with the broccoli. And it also comes with the seasoning. I think this is like what gives it its juicy flavor, you know? I love this thing. It's so good. I'm only gonna have a little bit because I already had some, and I don't think I should be having this much sugar, honestly. Okay. Cheers, ladies. very, very simple, but I don't know, it's like comfort food for me. So, and it was really easy. I didn't have to like chop anything, cut anything, you know. All right, ladies, we are good to go. I've got my racket. I've got, one second, I'm forgetting something. But anyway, ladies, it's been so nice hanging out with you. I hope that the quality of the video is very good for the iPad. If not, I'm so sorry. Forgive me, and I will do better next time. But anyway, ladies, I'll see you soon. Mwah. All right, ladies, the good news is that the phone was ready. The bad news is that I'm running slightly behind, so I'm going to call you ladies later. I'm gonna drive safely and then I will call you, actually not call you, sorry. I'm gonna drive safely and then I will see you at tennis. Mwah.
She laces up, hair in a bow, smiles at the court, ready to grow. She moves with grace towards something higher. Quiet steps, a steady fire. Every small change, every day. She writes her life her own way. Fresh green balls in her hand, white skirt brushing the sand. She misses once, then tries again. Laughs at herself, counts it a win. Nouvelle langue sur sa peau, petit carnet plein de mots. Elle répète, elle se trompe, puis recommence. Elle se surmonte. She moves with grace towards something higher. Quiet steps, a steady fight. Every small change, every day. She writes her life her own way. Fresh green balls in her hand, white skirt brushing the sand. She misses once, then tries again. Laughs at herself, counts it away. Nouvelle langue sur sa peau, petit carnet plein de mots. Elle répète, elle se trompe, puis recommence. Elle se surmonte. She draws a map in soft blue ink. One clear dream on every line. Elle avance, même quand elle doute. Chaque pas l'éloigne de l'ancienne route. She draws a map in soft blue ink. One clear dream on every line. And every small change every day. She writes her life her own way.
That was so much fun, ladies. Between this and squash, I think I love squash because I can play by myself like excitingly. I don't know if that's even like a term. What I mean is like with tennis, I feel like it's more fun to play with other people. But with squash, you can play by yourself and like you can have like a dialogue with the ball and the wall. But I think I I don't know, I like both. But anyway, it's been so fun. I'm so glad I made it. I'm so glad that my phone was ready in time. And I actually think that the quality is better. I don't know, maybe I'm like maybe I'm just being, maybe it's a placebo effect or something. But anyway, everything worked out as I said it would because I trusted it in God's hands. You see that, ladies? Anyways, ladies, I'm just gonna lounge around a little bit and just watch people play. I feel like you can learn that way when you watch people. Some people are used to be pros and they just come and they play with their friends. So I'm just gonna watch them a little bit and just see what they're doing, what techniques they're using. And then even here on the TV, they even have, usually there's a commercial happening right now, but usually they have tennis matches that are displayed. So you can just watch and be in that, like, just see what's going on. You know, the best way to learn something is not only by doing it, but it's also to watch people who are experts at doing it. And so ladies, also don't be shy to get out of your shell. When I was younger, I used to be so shy to try certain things because I was afraid of what people would think of me. I was afraid that there are people who didn't look like me who were trying some things that I wanted to try, or who were doing some things that I wanted to try, but because there are people who didn't look like me, I was a little bit embarrassed to try it, just in case I was bad or not so good at it. I was worried that they would laugh at me. And sometimes they did, you know, and sometimes that's okay. You know why? Because I'm still learning. And there are many instances where I've always surpassed people who laughed at me, because people who are good enough to not laugh at you, they're not going to be laughing at you. They will actually sometimes even teach you, or they'll just ignore you. The people who know just barely enough, those are the people who will try to pick on you. So just don't be afraid to get out of your shell. Try new things, explore, make new friends. You know, you can be feminine and just try different things. That's what all of this channel is about. And I'm showing you how I am exploring life with myself, within my femininity, and within the things that I desire. So anyways, ladies, after this, I'm probably just gonna go relax in the steam room and the sauna for a little bit, and then we'll go home. I will see you very soon.